Two quick things, and we're going to get up out of here. I saw something on Facebook earlier today that said the $14 and $15 wage is now the old $7 wage. What are you going to do about minimum wage here in the state of Florida?
Look, this has been a big issue. And while we all voted for an increasing of minimum wage in the last ballot, it's not going to be enough. You know, right now with inflation in our country and inflation here in the state of Florida, somebody working 2 jobs at minimum wage doesn't make enough money. So what we have to do is really also start talking about diversification of our economy. That means that it's not just relying on the tourist industry and the agriculture industry. We need the film industry to come back, the film and movie industry and the entertainment industry, which is better paying jobs. We need to legalize cannabis. Cannabis is going to be an opportunity to make sure we got better paying jobs in that green space, more economics here. And so partly is making sure we've got better paying jobs, more vocational schools, making sure we're bringing back the manufacturing jobs here, and especially here in the Panhandle, where we know agriculture is such a big part of the Panhandle. But unfortunately, Hurricane Michael decimated so many people's, livelihood, their trust funds. And so we need to make sure that we're diversifying our economy.
Speaking of Hurricane Michael, before we get up out of here, we have been literally decimated 4 years, almost 5 years ago, from Hurricane Michael. Housing is just, crazy here in Panama City. Homelessness is crazy here in Panama City. What are you going to do for us right here in Panama City? The ones that are saying, hey, listen, we need the help. We need it bad.
Yeah.
And I can raise my hand. I'm one of those.
Absolutely. And that was one of the first things when I first became commissioner, because we had not had a national disaster package. The state government hadn't put enough money into rebuilding this community. I went up to Washington, D.C. I lobbied every member of our Florida congressional delegation to make sure that timber was included, more rebuilding packages. And that's what we need to do. We need to make sure that economic opportunity dollars are coming here to rebuild this community and to make sure that people like you aren't suffering, whether that's building up our economy on the ground, making sure things are being rebuilt, bringing back agriculture jobs that are here, and our schools. How many of our teachers had to leave here because we shut down schools? We shut down the paper mills. All of the economy that was here, all the wraparound services left because there weren't people working here and people living here. So bringing resources here is going to be a fundamental priority.
We definitely need it, especially here in the black community in Panama City. We need it real, real bad. Nikki, thank you for coming on today. I appreciate it. I know your time is pressed.
Well, I appreciate you, and I just want to put a shout out also. So we are here in Panama City talking about, and it's early voting. Early voting. So, it's already, all the polls are open. There's some locations here in Panama City. One is Frank Brown Community Center. We got Lindell Conference Center, Frank Nelson Building, Lynn Haven Senior Center. And so there's all these opportunities to vote early, and I certainly encourage people to vote early. While Election Day is August 23rd, but get it out of the way. Get it off your things to do list. It takes 5 minutes to go into these locations. Early voting is from 10 to 6 here in Panama City. On Election Day, it's 7 to 7. Every vote matters. It's all poll today that shows exactly what we have been feeling on the ground, is that there's a Nikki wave, and we are up in the polls 4 points as of this morning. So we feel that energy on the ground, but polls mean nothing. It's all about going out and voting. So I could be up all the polls I want, but if people to go out and vote, the polls mean nothing.
There you go. Nikki, thank you for coming on today. We definitely appreciate it.
Well, I certainly appreciate it. So let's try something new. Let's put the first female into the governor's office.
There we go. It's 99.3. Perfect.
Awesome.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Can we get a picture?
Yeah. I can get a picture. Yeah, get a picture as well.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
You want to tell all of Nikki's followers who are watching on live on that?
Listen, she has my vote already. I promise you that. She has my vote already early voted for. Charlie Crist just didn't do it for me. Of course, the census just didn't do it for me. I'm just going to be honest with you. But we need to put her in office. We need it bad here in the state of Florida. We need a change. We just don't need ordinary. We need somebody that's going to fight for the black and brown communities, which she is going to do. Especially here in Panama City, we have been devastated by Hurricane Michael. The black community has been devastated by Hurricane Michael, and we feel left out. And I honestly feel like she is our best bet. She is our best hope, and she is our best chance here for the state of Florida. So vote Nikki Freed. Do it now. Get it done early. I promise you, she won't let you down. I promise you that.
That's true.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm going to do portrait, and then I'll do wide to catch the... Alright, give me 1 second. Awesome.
Got it.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Good. Yeah, I'll follow you guys over there.